I love that sound. The sound of Dota about to happen. Lewis, Brindley du Yogscast.
Pyrion Flax. Hello.
Bonjour. Ça va?
Bonjour. Ça va bien, merci.
Et bon Noël et bon année nouveau, I think is how you would say that. That's Happy New Year, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we got a treat for you guys today. Here it is in close-up. Woohoo! I've
wow,
waited.
is that the default skin as well?
Oh my God,
that's
Lewis.
pretty classy, actually.
That to me says Smurf. Like, I'm not kidding.
Right.
Because the Smurf accounts don't have items, because of course it's not their main account. You have the items on your main account. You are correct, Lewis. This is default Pudge. But if you were worried that this was some kind of clever Smurf, it's Dav Pudge. I'm going to say this is not a Smurf. He is just terrible at this hero.
Yeah, he doesn't play Pudge often. And
he says that about every hero. He says that about every hero. I don't really play this hero. I've never played this hero.
He's cut the trees there. That's quite a good little hooking spot.
It is.
No, that's different. No, this is not a good hooking spot. Actually.
This is a great hooking spot. The key is you need to throw the hook. they have stuns.
Right, well,
why didn't Shadow Shaman shackle into hook? I don't understand.
We're off to a flying start.
The Shadow Shaman said, "Fuck you, Pudge."
It should be fairly straightforward.
Opportunity. Yeah, that does feel like an easy win.
Like that is the setup. Disruptor walking up here to deward the Pudge as well.
Oh no!
In your face.
Obviously, so, you can see that coming.
Pudge against TA should not be much fun for Pudge. If you look, Pudge has 2 armor. He does have a decent amount of strength. But he has no harass for TA other than standing there and trying to clicker.
We haven't even seen TA. TA is really underplayed, honestly, I think, like, for how good she is in this game.
She is very strong. I think the thing is she is tricky in a way because it requires you to aim quite well, like with your... You need to know what you're doing. Oh, they're getting both their wards.
Get rid of both. Look at that double D ward on that. That is very unusual.
But equally, why do they have 2 wards mid?
I know.
I mean, how much help does he need? Dav is sitting on 2 lasters, by the way. So anyway,
he's rotting.
For a quick rundown about TA, she has Psy Blades, which will sort of, if you watch, they bounce off targets that she hits and will hit the targets behind. She has Refraction, which is a shield that blocks instances of damage. Literally instances of damage. You could finger her with Lion Finger. You could Laguna Blade her. If Refraction is up, it ain't gonna do shit. Literally says nope.
Refraction very bad against Rot.
It is bad against Rot because this is
a lot
continual
of very small
ticks.
Damage.
Yes, little ticks of damage, each of which counts as an instance. The issue is, though, young Lewis, is that he needs to be very close. If you look at the radius for Rot, it's very, very small. TA's attack range with the side blades is quite long. So as it levels up, if you look at that bonus attack range, it's up to 230. So she should be able to stay back, but she is currently not. Dav is correctly getting her.
He rotted her through.
He rotted right through it. But it will get harder as she gets levels. It will get harder for him.
Oh, his courier's going back through the middle. Oh, these hooks. And it's unusual to see Pudge mid nowadays, I must say. It tends to be played as like a support, kind of hooking into the trees and around, just being annoying in the lane, hiding.
Yeah, I mean, I will say in those lower skill bracket games, Pudge is still a very strong hero because people forget he's in the game and they'll just stand there. And when you're playing against a Pudge, you've just got to keep moving. You've got to keep moving. You need to win the vision game because if he doesn't have vision, it's very hard for him to land hooks. If he waddles out into lane to try and hook you, it's a fairly slow-moving thing. I mean, it is dodgeable, and you can just see it coming. Basically, like you know what's happening. Pudge is about to throw a hook. It is dodgeable.
I tell you what I saw on Reddit the other day.
Go on. The
there
post?
Was a guy.
Yeah.
No, there was a guy who posted about Pudge. Yeah, did you see this? And so he was like, "I am enemy Pudge."
Right.
And he wrote this like long guide. He's played like thousands of games of Pudge.
Yeah.
But it was written like Pudge had wrote it. It was mental. It was full of like scrawlings in MS Paint and like really complicated diagrams about where to hook and how to hook. Man, it made me laugh because it was like, this is exactly the mindset of those people who only pick Pudge and have been picking Pudge for the last 10 years.
Yeah, this is what he does. I've not been looking at the other lanes because I'm just so intent on seeing how he does here. So like I said, the problem is that I do not know what is
that.
He can see the other things
he
in front.
Hooked his own ranged creep.
But he must...
Is that 0.5 now for hooks?
I mean, he literally...
If he gets a hook off and she presses refraction, she's not going to die to it.
But it's like, what I don't understand is he could see very clearly that there was like 10 things in front of him, and he still threw the hook. What was that?
I don't know. So side blaze is a real ball like because it's gonna cause a lot of harass.
Look at this coming around the back. Disruptor's here. This is a dead Pudge.
I don't think he's leveled his...
She doesn't have meld. She hasn't taken meld. She's going to get him anyway. So anyway, I was talking about TA. So refraction is the damage block. Sideblades is what you use to help you farm, and it sort of increases your range, and it'll split when it hits someone. But meld, you go invisible. When you come out of meld, you have a bonus damage strike. So if you attack out of meld, it's like bonus damage, and it reduces their armor. So this is why people get deso on TA. These are just fucking shocking.
God, unbelievably shocking hook there, Daff. Another hit of your own range creep.
Just shocking.
So she's got her ult, which is that slow zone.
The side traps.
She can trigger that to slow people.
It does damage
when they're trying to run away. Does it?
Yeah.
So
it does a lot of damage.
Bam,
so that's
damage,
the slow. If she had meld, she would kill him. That's one.
Hooking her in.
Oh no! Hit him!
She's gonna die.
Utter melt. What was that? She just turned around and hit a creep for no reason.
Well, this is
but he gets no fleet. So this is the thing about Pudge. Remember, he has flesh heat, which he has very optimistically leveled.
I see. With 0 stacks.
Yeah. So he hasn't killed anyone. So the flesh heat actually does nothing. This Kunka is trying to get this disruptor.
A little bit. It's base magic resistance, which is fine against some stuff. It's good. Kunka's, there you go. He's landed his X marks the spot and his torrent.
Disruptor could just
going to get away though.
Yeah. So it's interesting because both teams have essentially the same ability, Glimpse and X. See, she hits so hard. So Dazzle by this point has great, but he doesn't have mana. Oh! He's hooked the worst hero to hook before you hit level 6.
Yeah, because you can't grab him.
So when Pudge gets
break that refraction pretty slowly though. Look, it's not. No, that refraction is doing so much work. So what TA has is she can cast her refraction early and then cast it in the fight. And the same thing with meld, right? She can cast meld, wait somewhere, and then if someone walks over her, she can attack them, instantly meld, and then attack them again.
Yeah.
And that double meld is like she's like a little techie's mine, basically.
Yeah, it's so much damage.
She will kill you if you walk over an invisible TA. Obviously, you have to trust that they're coming, and so you can't be sat there for a while waiting for someone that might not. I
mean, you generally like if you see the enemy, say you're on the high ground, the enemy's on the low ground, and you know they're coming. Or they, you suspect that they've smoke ganked and they're going to come that way. You could set up that way, but you don't want to just spend all your time hiding in the jungle. She has 2 levels on Dav, who is trying to walk away. When she gets a blink and a deso, she's going deso blink. She's going deso first. That's nice. I like that. She can just kill him.
So there was the meld. She went invisible.
Yeah, and she did a load of damage. So Pudge has very low armor. He has hooked her, and he is eating her. This actually could be fairly pog, but no.
Not quite.
He's still... turn the rot off, Dav. Turn the rot off. The illusions are going to kill him.
Illusions, they're fortunately not hitting
that hard. They don't have the strike, no. I don't think Soul Ring was... I get why he got it.
It's a build, yeah.
No, I get why he got it, but...
It's good. So Soul Ring is good on Pudge, because it gives you a bit of armor, which Pudge is lacking, and it also gives you instant mana, which Pudge is also lacking.
I don't know.
Because you want to be hooking. You want to be spamming as many hooks as you can, really. Just to scare him, but also to distract him. But also just occasionally, just the pure damage from it is great if it hits.
But I think that the problem with him rushing Soul Ring is that essentially, if he just is trying to farm for level 6, because prior to that, there's not really much chance of him killing TA. So he's using the hook for harass. It's like 150 damage. So that's 2 right clicks because he right clicks for 90. So if you're using the Soul Ring, and now he's going straight hood, okay. I mean, the main problem he's going to have in this game is not magical damage; it's going to be physical damage. So the hood is not really. Oh, hello.
Oh, gets a hook on Disruptor from very close range.
Yeah, but he gets a level of fleet.
Congrats. So we got, on the other team, we've got Avenge and a PA as well as an AM. So in fact, they've got 3 very hard carries, really, here.
Hello.
Which is interesting.
I had another hook. I think he hooked something, but it didn't work. Anyway,
I think he hooked AM.
The hood pickup, hood is Hood of Defiance, which will cut down on his magical damage, but PA, AM, and TA, and Venge, a lot of physical damage. So armor should be what he builds, but really, the things you need as this Pudge is Blink. You should be rushing a Blink. Because then you get on top of a key hero like AM, Blink, eat them, and trust that your team are going to do enough damage to kill them. Meanwhile, bot, this is trouble. PA is really starting to do things now.
Just diving this tower, going to kill the Shadow Shaman. Got a crit with her dagger, which is obviously a lucky thing, but very powerful when it happens.
Here comes TA. He's going to kill Dav again.
TA. He's gonna dazzle with a bit of the early grave, but still going to save him.
If he Soul Ringed there, he has mana for hook. So
right.
I'm not sure why buy the Soul Ring if he's never going to use it. I think we could count times Dav uses Soul Ring, and that would be a slower number the number of hooks landed, I would guess.
Yeah, well, I think, do you know what, though? There's not a guide for mid-Pudge anymore, so he's probably just following a
he's used it!
Guide.
He used it!
Oh,
I don't know if this was
coaching him.
I don't know if this is a Joe coach or not. I'd like to think so. They're all coming mid here. So yeah, this is trouble. But I mean, the thing is with mid-Pudge, is it really the strength of the hero is getting a blink and just blink eating people? Because that's really scary. Like, it's a BKB piercing, it's quite a long disable.
All this Sideblade harassment. Oh, gosh.
That's a lot.
So annoying.
Oh, who's this?
Let's see.
Whoa!
That's a nice hook. This is going to be he's going to get away, but Kunkka might be on him.
Here comes Kunkka. Clonk.
Slam. And TA's just slowly chasing Daff down.
He's trying to deny himself with rock. That's the old school.
He's brought in the boat. Boom!
But look at that refraction. Did you see that?
Oh my god! It just stops everything. And now she's melded again.
He has no reveal.
Like, where's she gone?
He has no reveal. So this is the other thing with refraction: is that if refraction is up, because you're not taking damage, you can still blink. So you're hitting her, and refraction is still up, and she just blinks away because she hasn't technically taken any damage. That's what counts as a blink dagger. So that's another really annoying thing. When she gets refraction up, she can blink away when she otherwise wouldn't be able to. AM has a 12-minute Battle Fury, which is a nice timing for him.
Very quick. That's good.
And that's with brown boots as well. So
that bodes badly. Normally, people don't recommend you skip the treads just because it gets you to the Battle Fury faster. But I mean, it's about the same, I think, mostly. Oh God. Jesus Christ! Brown Boots Gaming is not the recommended build mostly, by the way.
So
No Boots Gaming we've seen quite a few times.
Can you see something else that's happening in this game? I think maybe PA and TA have had a chat, and PA has said, "Can I please get the Deso?" But TA is also getting one. So PA would normally get a Desolator, and by the looks of it, is working on one.
I'd love to see it. You might be able to get a kill here. What a hook! What a hooker, man. This Pudge boy. He gets one kill. Just run to the tower.
A little hook here. The Disruptor ult does go down. That is going to back them up. I don't know what Pudge can do here.
PA jumping in. Daggers, crits. Getting the dazzle low. Kunkka on the backlines. Get the boats. And he gets bop on the Venge. Drow coming in. Huge click. Shadow Shane with the lockdown.
You see my lock?
Good hook.
They do get it. They do get it. That's 3. They're actually, this is a fight back. There's the silence on TA. This could be huge. They need to get her.
They're getting the slows off. And bop, she's gone in. Where's the detection team? Where's the detection?
They've got no reveal. You know she's here, guys.
Push her. She can
you can
push her
torrent.
out of the,
You can torrent right there. Oh,
the shackles. They got.
We're gaming!
We're gaming, lads.
We're gaming!
They got her. Can we carry some dust, please?
Yeah, well, this is Herald Gaming. You're not going to carry dust against the TA. You don't really think of TA as an invis hero.
You absolutely do.
Not on my level, P-Flax. Not at my level. Oh my gosh. So here's AM. He's doing his work. Still neglecting the treads, which you really shouldn't do.
I mean, he's got.
Or has he got them on his boots? Has he got them on his courier? The treads? Yes, he has.
So I don't think there's any stack. Oh, there are stacks. I was just going to say, I don't think there are stacks.
Look at this disruptor. Look at this lad.
This is beautiful.
This
really
is
nice.
This is really powerful for AM because this saves so much time as AM.
Oh, the snake's got her! And the PA's going in on Pudge, and Dav wins!
Hookadoo, Rotaroo, Altarino on the Vengefino. And a couple more slaps. It's not going to be enough. That's a real shame. Just man up here. You got this. You got this. The snakes will catch her. Leave that on. Another hook. Oh my god. Dav is gaming.
Dav, don't rot. Stop rotting.
Ooh, God, he didn't die to that.
I don't know
Why
how.
is he rotting? Is he trying to deny himself?
I think he is. So that's the thing you used to be able to do with Pudge, was you would be able to rot so much that you denied yourself. Like, you could kill yourself with rot, which meant that you could dive, get a kill, and then deny yourself with rot, and it essentially meant the enemy got nothing. Oh, the glimpse-a-doo! Back to base you go!
Oh, no. I hate that against Disruptor. And the Disruptor's looking for that. He's like,
oh, yeah.
I can't wait for someone to TP in so I can teleport them back.
Because look at that. So it's a 60. I think it's actually it's a 75-second cooldown on TPs. So one of my favorite things to do as Disruptor is kill the enemy carry, and then when they TP back to lane, you glimpse them home. That is lane lost. Like, that should be the lane lost for them, because they're down a TP because they've TP'd back to base. Normally the one that they get from dying. So they have to buy another TP, that's 100 gold. They can't use that one anyway, so they have to walk all the way back to lane, and it can take like 20 seconds, 25 seconds just to walk all the way back. And in that time, the off-laners have got another level, they might have killed the support as well. It's brutal. Oh, hello.
Oh my gosh, here we go. He's going to glimpse him back into some sort of... Oh, he hasn't got glimpse from here again. I'm assuming... Daff, what are you doing? TP! Oh no, it's bad idea! Oh no! Kunkka sends in. So Kunkka's got his X, which is obviously...
It's like a glimpse, yeah.
You know, it's a certain amount of time. There used to be a thing where if you only leveled X to a certain amount of levels, it would like be the perfect time.
Right.
So you had like level 2, I think, X or whatever. So you'd press X, then torrent immediately, then bow, and that would be like the perfect combo. But I don't think it's that anymore. I know it's that on Disruptor. So if you press the lightning bolt with Disruptor, and then you wait for 2 ticks of Thunderstrike, if you disrupt them on that second tick, they'll be back to where you put the Thunderstrike on them.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, if you glimpse them. So the idea is you put Thunderstrike on, and you know where they're going to be glimpsed to if you count to 2.
I do not understand what this Shadow Shaman is doing. He just decided not. That's a lovely.
Great.
Yep. This is all good stuff. Yes, lads.
Wow.
So the Shadow Shaman just saw the TA and just didn't do anything. I mean, if he'd just hexed her, that would have bought them some more time. Get the snakes down straight away on her, but he just didn't. But either way, they managed to win that fight. That was very
Dazzle
good.
saved Kunkka. Kunkka was going to die
to that. He really did. That was a great grave.
And then the Daff got a hook in just when it was needed.
Yeah.
And ate
that was a good turnarounds from the lads. They do have, of course, this Drow Ranger farming it up, which is always scary. I mean, the issue is, in this game, PA and AM and TA can all get on top of Drow. So the way Drow Ranger works is she has this marksmanship bonus. Yeah, so the agility bonus is like, look at that percentage of her agility. It's insane. So her experience in battle grants her a chance to launch arrows with incredible accuracy, pierces through the enemy's defenses, ignoring their base armor. And she grants nearby ranged heroes with bonus agility based on her current agility. So she's very, very strong. But if there are enemies near you, it goes away. So if you get on top of Drow, she's far less scary. And that's kind of the whole point, is PA and AM and TA can all get right on up her ass and get on top of her. So that's going to be the problem, is how is she going to kite? If she keeps away from the PA, the AM can blink in, and vice versa, and then the TA can come in as well. So it is going to be tough.
They've got
she is
two
almost
very
all their
tanky,
damage.
distracting heroes in the form of Kunkka and Pudge, who hopefully will distract AM,
you would hope
stay
so.
alive long enough with Dazzle to give her the chance to attack from the shadows. It's not a great game for Drow. I mean, Drow is terrifying, though. She can just devastate an entire team. I played a game against a Drow who had, I think, a 15 win streak, and she was just like predicted her win at the start of the game, and I was like, well, this is GG. Because she obviously knew exactly what she was doing. She was playing with one of her friends who was supporting her in the safe lane, and they had practiced that routine. And enacted it incredibly effectively.
I think one
hard.
of the biggest problems that Dav is having with Dota, and I should be fair to him in this, is
good glimpse.
That is a good glimpse. Is that he quite often plays heroes that he doesn't normally play, and that is very hard.
It makes
Dazzle
it
has just thrown his life away.
But it also lets you understand the weaknesses of those heroes.
Oh, hello.
Right? So when you play against them, you know how to get them. You know, when you're playing, once you've had a round of Drow and you realise that, oh shit, you are useless if they jump on you, you have to kind of...
I honestly think it takes a good few dozen games to really get the hang of the hero. And that's even at a fairly low level. I think once you get into the hundreds on a hero, you really know them inside out. And it's like riding a bike when you play that hero.
Unless you're playing AM, where you just farm the jungle and play single player for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, but you then do need to know farming patterns, you need to know when you're strong, you need to know what items to get depending on the game, and your team is going to want you to do things at some point. Like the strength of AM, as you can see, with his
don't know
blink,
any of that.
Yeah, so with his blink, it means
I need to go to Dota school.
He can get between the camps very quickly, which is part of the reason that he's very strong when it comes to farming. That was a terrible mana void. Look, you know where he's coming. He's coming back to there. Oh, Pudge!
Why did he X himself? Oh, Daff. This is the problem. AM has emerged from the jungle and is now powerful enough to kill multiple of their toughest heroes.
Well, yeah.
Oh god, I have no mana. Oh mate, I'm literally a fucking gibbon.
I mean, you're playing against AM. You're not going to have mana.
Don't know what I was doing there. I was thinking about Harry Potter. I was thinking about like San Pellegrino.
I've got a Kadabra Shaman.
I mean, that was just dreadful, though. I don't know what that was. So, oh hello. That's a dead Drow. One more click. Oh, no uphill miss. Oh, look how much damage. Look at that.
I know. So they've got TA doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
PA is terrifying once she has a Desolator treads.
Yeah, this is it. When she gets Deso BKB, the game is essentially over for Dav's team. So let's look. Yeah. You've got Shadow Shaman, has no defensive items. He has Ether Lens, he's going Ags.
He can lock down one of them or two of them for 5 seconds very effectively. But
how's that going to go for him?
Anyway,
like whichever one he locks down, the other one can just two-shot him. So that's kind of sad. I mean, they've managed to get away with having essentially two carries with the AM safe lane and the PA off lane. Then they pick two hard supports in Venge and Disruptor, and then just a mid that can run around in the early and mid game and just create space, and that's what TA's done. So they've managed to get away with having a very greedy lineup. But if you notice, I don't think I've seen snakes used to take a building once. I don't think I've seen it once. They have no initiation because Kunkka's gone straight dataless. He hasn't got a blink or anything like that. It's very hard for them to get on top of the enemy.
What is happening here?
AM just didn't fancy it. Now they're coming over. So look, they don't have a blink on. Oh look, just use the combo, lads.
Oh, why did he use the hook so soon? Well, I guess he used it.
I don't know why Daff was eating him while the shackle was up. Just click him.
I know. Just wait until the shackles forgot.
But look at this! The AM has bought space for his team to get a fucking free Roche.
Oh my god, the hat flies off. I just saw that happen. I've not seen that. I guess I've not done a successful Roche over Christmas.
Kunkka's trying to fight. He needs a grave or something. He gets the boat off. That's pretty big, actually. But there's the grave. Very early grave on Dav.
Very, very early grave. Not going to be any use at all.
Oh, they're going to get TA's Aegis.
TA's going to die in the Aegis, but they're going to farm up all the snakes. That went pretty horribly. After the AM died because he got caught out, and that can happen.
Why are they smoking?
They're just going to smoke there.
I don't know why they're smoking. They're all dead. What are you smoking for?
I don't know.
Like if they're smoking to get to the lanes earlier, they smoked to come and stand mid. This serves no purpose. I don't understand. Weird. Whatever.
Sometimes people smoke because they want to do quests and stuff in the game.
I mean, it does give you a move speed buff, but it just move speed buffed them to a place where they're just standing around waiting anyway. Like, hurry up and wait smoke, really. It doesn't really make sense. Another missed hook.
It's hard to level up this battle.
Oh, hello!
I must admit.
They found Drow just hanging out here!
Oh, God. This is a disaster, by the way. How? But
very much.
Because the lanes were nicely pushed, they didn't really manage to get any buildings.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're going to win. So, you know what I haven't seen, and I was just going to comment on, is I don't think I've seen Shadow Shaman use snakes to take buildings at all. So with this lineup, as soon as Snakes is up and as soon as Drow's got maybe Dragonlance, the Asher or something like that, she's going for an MKB, which she needs that to fight against the PA, but she's essentially just going to have to hope her team protects her. They didn't group up and push with Snakes and Drow, which they could have done to get some money off the map. I didn't see it. If it happened, it was probably while I was busy watching Dav, but this Dazzle is just dead. I don't understand. What are you doing to get a Q?
God, of course, you forget about the swap. But then again, Dav hooks in TA. They're going to kill her.
They do, and PA has come in. She's actually got to be careful.
Oh,
get this bitch. Get that
There's
bitch.
the Venge coming in too close. Drow's
the snakes go down. Okay.
Just a million snakes.
It's a shame he couldn't get a shackle off as well, because that would have been oh, that was close.
Oh, he thought he was there.
Oh, that was close, Dav. So the Kunkka needs... He's going for a Shadow Blade.
He wasn't even in that fight.
No, he wasn't. They held really well there. That was good. But the enemy team just sort of walked up.
And now he's going for the very late Shadow Blade, which is fine. It's okay to have multiple crit buffs on Kunkka.
If he gets the Silver Edge... Oh, hello.
Is he going to... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What's happening here?
I don't know, but...
He's grabbed the low PA.
They get the PA! They didn't get the X off. He just didn't X him. There is... Oh, the Gust just missed. This is why they need a blink. If they had a fucking blink on this Shaman...
Kunkka just casually stealth himself there. Just for no reason. Sure. Yeah, if they had a blink, they'd be able to catch me. But AM's a slippery...
but here's the thing. Shadow Shaman has an instant stun. There are very few in the game. There's Hex on Shadow Shaman, there's Hex on Lion, and then there's the actual side of Vice.
Looking for a very aggressive...
Oh, look! He's just Shadow Amulet and they can't find him!
If his Dazzle just protects him... What?
He couldn't... I don't know, they all just perished. The Kunkka was way out of position and just got glimpsed back over. Everyone rushed in to try and save him.
And it looked like it was going okay, but I'm not sure Dazzle understands quite how his grave works. He's pressing it when people are at like 75% health, which is very ambitious.
Very early grave.
It does put people off attacking him. So a lot of people just think it's immunity, but that's not quite how it works. You still take normal damage.
Who thinks that?
I don't know. It's just
psychological.
Oh, good hook.
Oh, the swap save. Very nice from them.
Okay. Gonna perish. AM comes in. Daff is still alive for a few seconds. He's dead. Now they're gonna take buildings? Sure. Well, this was expected. Shadow Shaman's back. Drow's still going, healing up in the well. They might be able to defend here.
No.
Probably not.
Oh, hello.
There's a little grip, a little grave, a little arrows. See, the wave clear's pretty strong. A little zap. Gonna get
That's a dead man. Oh, these snakes are so wasted. They just needed... Yeah, but he just needed...
Because they didn't focus on one of the racks that
if they'd waited...
Damage.
If they'd waited for Kunkka, he can get the X off, bring him back in, then you can get your Hex and your Shackle off on the AM, get a really big kill there. Has the AM died yet? He did. He has died once.
He died that time top, didn't he?
Yeah. He did. But they just need a little bit more patience and a little bit more coordination.
The other thing that can happen,
looking for PA. He's going to do that. He's going to X her. He's going to torrent. Any help? He's miss. She can fucking kill him. There's the shackle. Don't give up.
Shadow Shaman turns up.
Big Hex. They get him.
Shallow grave just for good measure.
What's Dav up to? He has blink.
So he is now an additional very strong lockdown of one of these slippery boys.
It's BKB piercing. The damage is not, but it is BKB piercing, so very, very strong.
One of the dangers, though, of being this far ahead, right, on AM and stuff, is that, especially if you're like 7-0, you think, I'm unkillable. And you start doing things like that, and you start... I think, well, then again, all the kids say I should be more aggressive. You know, all these, like, there's like... The new generation of Dota players are like the most aggressive players you've ever seen.
Very, very aggressive. Yeah. You keep going all the time.
And I am like the most cautious player of Dota. I think it's just I'm terrified of being accused of being out of position or feeding.
No, that's fair. I wish Dazzle would get. Oh dear.
Oh, it's great. Nice grave.
Oh, you got blink!
Wild. That was not even...
You have blink, man!
Oh, I see. He could have just blinked and grabbed her.
Just mind-boggling.
Right, so the whole point of Blink on Pudge is that you don't have to hit your hooks anymore. You use hook as just a pure damage to follow up
blink,
to the
rot, and then you hook them at the end. So like that's the point. Oy. Oh dear. Yeah, I would run if I were you, Kunkka. Ooh, the Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade very strong at low MMR.
Yeah, very.
Because no one has dust.
I mean, the AM has a fucking clarity. If he gets dust, he's actually become scarier.
Clarity. Not sure why he's got clarity. There's the drow.
Oh,
Daff accidentally saves the drow, which could be quite big. Dies instantly to that PA, though. Holy crap. Dazzle's going to survive for a little bit, but they unfortunately get on PA and she's getting swelled. Drow.
Buy back on drow.
War back on drow. She, like, those three guys just chaining her, like, swapping her. Like, what a nightmare. But now
this is big, though. They get the PA, big boat, into shackle.
Okay, that's 2 kills.
Yeah, that was good. They did lose a building. It was the range racks. Melee racks heals up, so they can defend
that's
it.
So
Meanwhile,
scary.
look at this bell end down here.
Just doing AM things.
The silence isn't really going to cut it, because he does have Manta. We have Ags now on Shadow Shaman. He could just turn and kill you, dude. Oh, wait, they might have caught him.
But look how much damage they do. It's just not enough. They need, like, several more team members. Oh, he just got absolutely exploded by the Mana Void.
So the Mana Void, it does 1.1 damage for every missing mana. So if you have 1,000 mana, 1,630 mana, he's doing 1.1 times that when he Mana Voids you.
Oh, look at the drow damage, though. She kills AM. Daff is grabbing Venge, and AM... Oh, they just... See, this is what drow can do if she's got no one around her. Look at the clicks.
Yeah. But don't back! Please just click! Yes! Oh, why did she stop?
Get that bitch! Get that bee! Yeah!
Double kill! There's 2 of them! 2 kills! Not 1, not 3, but
not
2!
4.
I'll take the lot.
A very early grave again!
I'm going to be going to a very early grave. Why are your frost arrows not on? I guess maybe she was silenced. Okay,
nice.
She's fine. Wow. Look at the damage. Drow's so scary.
She can be very scary. You'd think they'd be all right, but they don't have BKBs. They do have one on TA, and they actually do have one on PA, but I don't know if she didn't use it or if she died at the start. I'm not sure. But they should be all right to just get in there.
I think there's like certain heroes that I'm just really scared of when I play Dota, and that is Sniper and Drow, Slark.
You should be most scared of PA at the moment. She seems like one of the strongest carries in the game.
Really?
Yeah, she's really strong.
Well,
she needs so little. She needs little.
Those 2 items she's had for the last...
This is it.
20 minutes.
Now she's got Basher as well. But honestly, if you get BKB Deso, you do so much damage, and they have squishy heroes that they can blow up. Drow, Dazzle, Shadow Shaman. Like, if she takes out Shadow Shaman, their lockdown for the rest of the team goes...
He's gone.
Plummets. Yeah. And she honestly will get to the point where she can one-shot him. He has no defensive items.
No, he has no full staff, no glimmer, nothing.
And he's going straight refresher. Now, people will say, because this is the noise they make when they talk in the YouTube comment. I was watching your stream the other day, and you did those time that you had, and a for refresher, and here you are criticizing TP Caribbean. I was mid, and we had won the game by that point.
Right.
I was mid Shadow Shaman
mid.
And the game was over at 28 minutes, back to back, because I built Ag's Refresher. Literally over. Because you just anything else.
So you pushed the base so hard.
Yeah, and we had a drow. Like, when I played this previously, the game was over. They have allowed this game to get out of control for 2 reasons. Number one, they had Pudge against TA, which is not a matchup I would want to play. And Dav was just did nothing, and has done very little. He's 5 and 13, so that's not great. He hasn't built Ags, which is what you really want to build as Pudge. When he was going for the hood, I was thinking, all right, maybe he wants to build the Ags, because rot damages you as Pudge. That's what you got to remember.
That's the reason you get that hood. Yeah.
So you get the hood so you can leave rot on and you don't care. The whole point of the Ags is it increases the rot damage, which will be very good against their team. You can just get in there and rot. And then you get the Ag shard so you can eat teammates and save them. But he has done none of that. There's a very nice shackle. Great eat. The swap is going to save someone here. Here comes the TA. They're going to get a good. Look at this drow damage. Oh my God, they're slaughtering them, Lewis.
Insane. And she's going to blow up the TA here as well. Look, just click on her. Click on her.
Click!
Why is she clicking on the disruptor?
I don't know what's happening.
Rampage.
It's a triple. Who was not there? AM.
Oh, of course.
But it doesn't matter. That was huge. That was an Aegis fight, and they won it because the enemy team just walked at them. I don't know if they used their BKBs. I don't think PA did. TA did, but PA did not. PA still has an 8-second BKB and just wasn't using it.
So I think PA got shackled initially, or
did she get blink eaten? I know that it was from the high ground.
Can we watch that game?
We can. Let's go back.
So keep an eye on Captain Caribbean because he shackled with the ether lens from uphill. Dazzle got that was obviously the mystic, but this Dazzle opens with a hex. Didn't do anything. Here comes the big
hex. That's the TA. The PA is still not using BKB.
So Daff grabs the PA and the TA was locked down. The Venge swapped herself in with the TA, but it was way too late. So the Venge didn't get any of her other spells off, and she just got completely melted in the Drow. And then Drow just ran down the Disruptor because he, again, just ran away without doing anything. And then TA got the second death. It's just the rest of the team just causing enough disruption for Drow to murder them one by one.
I mean, but they're doing, like, this is the issue that they're going to have if they keep playing this way, where they're sending the PA and the TA up front, is that they do have that long-range catch with Shadow Shaman with the Ether Lens. You saw how far away he shackled from the high ground to the low ground. He shackled her, right?
That was
shackled
really
the TA.
Scary.
Then the PA tried to waddle about, stood there for a bit. Dav just ate her, and then they just clicked both those heroes to bits. Like, that was all they did. Because they do have enough damage with this Drow. Now she's got this MKB. She hits very hard. She also has a Shadow Blade, so if they go on her, she actually has some kind of escape. She's also building a Hurricane Pike. They're going to take buildings here, and this is without snakes. If they had Refresher Snakes, Ags, level 3 snakes now with Ags, this is a gone lane. It is deleted. So they actually really could win this game. They've got great wave clear with Conquer as well. This is going to be close. Oh my God!
What is this play? The Venge with the big swap, if for no reason.
But she has Ags, so that means she comes back as an illusion. Keep going! Do not back! You got snakes in 18. Don't fucking back! Oh my God, dude. Why did they back? Like, TA was still down for 15 seconds. She's not going to want to have to use her buyback when she's back that soon. Snakes was up in like 10 seconds. You get the snakes down, you take these buildings. Why did you back?
I'm still concerned, like a proper team fight, like that they just lose. Right?
No. I actually fancy Radiant. Their team fight is very strong. When they're weak is when they're separated. Because that's when PA and TA will blow you up. But with Dazzle and with Kunkka, don't forget, when Kunkka boats, everybody gets a delayed damage buff. So the Kunkka's rum. And what that means is that the damage you're taking for a while just doesn't exist.
Oh, there you go. There's the protection. That's the hood doing its... Oh.
Look at that long-range shackle.
And Drow's
the
silence.
Yeah, but he doesn't have Manta. He'd already used it when he killed Dav. That was a shame. They almost got him there. See, but what I'm saying is that's how they get picked off. That AM is dead if Radiant are together. They literally need to stay together. But look at this bot! Look at this bot! It's Dazzle and Shadow Shaman facing off against the world!
These long-range shackles from trees and from like really good locations. This Shadow Shaman is teaching me how to play.
That Kunkka, baby! That Kunkka did so much damage, he just obliterated TA.
Well, if you can get a Tidebringer crit off...
look at this, Black.
Yeah, well this is... Has he got Silver Edge now?
Let's have a look. He does not.
Quite.
When he does, he can hit PA and it'll remove her miss chance. It'll remove the evasion that she gets from Blur. So look at that, evasion 85%. That's fucking insane. You miss 85% with the talent. So the level 20 talent plus 35% blur evasion, that means if you don't have an MKB, or you don't break her, we've spoken about break in previous episodes, you will miss 85% of your attacks on her.
Well, that's what you have the Silver Edge for.
Yeah, so the Silver Edge breaks her, and the MKB removes the miss chance. Well, it grants each attack an 80% chance to pierce through evasion, so there is still some misses in there.
Yeah, it used to be True Strike, didn't it? Old MKB. There's lots of little things that
refresh.
I think
he's being greedy. He's being very greedy here on the Shadow Shaman. But they might just work. Here comes the BKB. Early grave.
No one's getting on Drow.
No one is getting on the Drow. They're just going to kill.
Oh,
they killed TH Death for 2 minutes. The cheeky shackle. Oh my god, the damage.
Drow. Very early grave, but it doesn't matter.
Old friend is coming in now. T8. The long range shackle Midu. End. Refresh snakes end.
Oh, he's refreshed. He's snaked. He's doing it. So, by the way, Daff has just been doing his work, hasn't he, in the background? You know, there's been no amazing hooks. There's been no game-changing stuff. He's just been there grabbing people occasionally. I haven't really seen him lately, actually.
Hit the building. Hit the building.
Really abandoned.
Hit the building. Hit the building.
Is this it?
Too easy. Yeah. If Drow just keeps hitting the building, they win.
How has this happened? Yes! No fucking way.
See, now they could have done that 20 minutes ago, just saying.
But they didn't. The Dire didn't have. They didn't group together. They didn't have a fight of 5 ever.
What is this music?
I don't know. It's my. I don't know. It's my celebratory outro. I don't know.
What is that music?
I don't know. That's what plays when I end the game.
I don't have that on. That's crazy. That's like the CS:GO when it plays at the end of a round. So, all right, let's dish out some MVPs and stuff like that. Looking at the scoreboard, Dav was useless. He went 5, 15, and 16. He was genuinely useless. He, I guess, ate some people. Okay, yeah, okay. He ate a few people. He didn't really do much damage. This cannot be right. Hero damage dealt by Kunkka 13k.
That sounds right. Yeah.
So he just never hit heroes, essentially.
I don't think so. He was always off pushing lanes and off, just doing Kunkka things, using Tidebringer on creeps.
I mean, this was all on
306 last hits.
This was all on old friend's shoulders, and I suppose what Dav actually did and did okay was just be like in rugby. Those big lads that waddle about and smack the other big lads. That was Dav in this game. Or in American football, he'd just be a big fat defensive lineman. Just, that was what he did. And he did it well. He died a lot. He took a lot of damage for his team. He took 69,000 damage for his team. Well done. The Shadow Shaman, I hate the fact that he got away with this, but the enemy team
he was MVP in my book, though.
Yeah,
his shackles were on point from awkward locations,
but Lewis,
awkward for them to distract, disrupt,
Lewis,
and interrupt.
Why do you think he was able to be MVP? Because TA and PA just kept walking towards the enemy. They have Avenge, who should be able to just swap save them anytime anyone gets shackled. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, but he chose either luckily or like locations to shackle from. Multiple times he was shackling from in the trees or like in awkward places. He wasn't exposing himself like I usually do.
Right. But here's the point: is the enemy team were. So if they'd come as 5 at any point and used wards, used Disruptor and Vengeance abilities to bring enemies in and blow them up and then stop them being able to fight. If Shackle Shaman is doing anything,
that's what we should call him.
It should. Yeah. If Shackle Shaman is doing anything, Venge and Disruptor have the tools to put a stop to whatever he's doing. You just glimpse him. You just cast Glimpse, immediately interrupts a channel. You just drop your ult on the enemy team, no problem. But they just didn't. And if the AM just gets on top of Drow, and PA can do that as well, but they just didn't. They just kept dribbling in
dribs and
twos.
drabs. And that let Shadow Shaman and Dazzle really just go to work.
Yeah, how many fights did we see? You have this front line just stopping these two idiots they're just walking up like, I'm so strong, there's no way I die. Didn't you just see me kill that Shadow Shaman? Or didn't you just see me solo that Pudge? I'm unkillable. But these guys with Dazzle and Shadow Shaman and Kunkka and Pudge have enough to stop 1s and 2s coming in. But if the enemy team comes in as 3, they then need to control PA, TA, and AM. If they can't control all 3 of them, which they can't, one of them's going to get on Drow and kill her, and that will be their damage gone. Because we look at how little damage the rest of them did to heroes. Damage done.
Yeah.
Dazzle did 7k. Kunkka somehow did 13k. And Pudge did 15. So if you add all that up, you get basically what Drow did. So she did as much as one hero as the rest of her team combined. That's my point. So Shadow Shaman did great, but he was allowed to do well by the enemy team being complete goobers. They 100% through this game. And I'm ashamed of the fact that Dav will consider this. I won a game on Pudge the other day, Pyrion. You don't know what you're talking about. I won a game. I was gaming. He was useless.
I played extremely bad. I played really bad. And by proxy, you played bad, Joe.
Yeah.
Your coaching was terrible. You are a gibbon, as am I.
Well, there you go. That was a lovely Daft game.
Well done, Dav. Keep it coming,
we'll be back next time with more Herald level scrub gaming. Right, see you then.
Bye.
Bye.